Okie doke. See how badly my voice holds up. It's been crap since I ran errands today. Ew, awful hash. Anyway. It's Crosskeys, like very impromptu Crosskeys. What a terrible hash. Awful, really. How many people are in this race? 11. That's a lot of people. Yeah, I was watching Star Trek, and my partner was like, I think I'm fading. Gonna go to bed. I'm like, alright. I didn't even know that there was a race. But there's a race, and it doesn't have fake boots this time. Extra hand pain, maybe. Slightly better tracking, maybe. It is 16 degrees outside. Wonderful. It's great. It's definitely going to help get rid of that snow. Always snow, never not snow. So much snow. Oh, never mind, Mr. Chu didn't dodge. Everybody's ready, so gate's gonna get dropped in a second. Late bit just barely made it in terms of readying up. But since Gamma's here, the fix is gonna be in. It's gonna be super trash. I'm gonna get super hosed, and then I'm gonna do other stuff for several hours after midnight. 20 bucks? No. Oh, 3 bombs. We know what we do with one of these. Hello, Clara. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing alright tonight. Oh, sure. Boots? Early boots. Do it, game. You know you want to. Castle Tower Key, Blue Mail. I guess I wasn't wearing... No, it matches. It's thematic. It's thematic. D-pad, please. D-pad, please. Jesus. Wow, all sorts of horrible today. Yikes. Dreadful. What'd I even get out of that? Blue mail? 3 bombs, castle, tower key, that I don't know that I want. Wow, this D-pad is so busted. It's so busted. No, I can't afford it anyway. Wow, it is so bad. Hey, we hit it though. Yay! What a day. Ah. Good sign, good sign. 2 seconds in, hand hurts. Garbage. I would like to kill you two guys. No drops. Cool. Good stuff. Happy I came here. Hoping that the throat drops are gonna help too. Dry air today. Super cold, snowy, windy. Absolutely wrecked my voice. I am taking that. I think it's funny that it looks like it's just embedded in your head. Yay, secondary. Alright, cool. Do kind of want that bomb. Well, can we get them all? Oh, we can. Alright, tier 1 was better than tier 2. Allows me to do these 2 hair checks, albeit slowly. Nope. Cool. Good stuff. Pretty excited. To the sanctuary. Nice lamp. Yeah. Imagine. Sank. Cool. So, seen spec bottom. Sanctuary behind hammer or small key. All the time. Yay, blue mail. Paradox middle. Gross. Okay, dude. You evaded multiple spins. Got it. Sure. I'm not super keen on following these right now. Middle? Nah, do I do middle? I guess I do middle. Great. I mean, there's a... If we get a lamp, that's a nice dark world access point. Blue male let's help her get his way through these things. Good job. Good job, Silly Billy. You did it. Do you have a real consideration for making a real helper sprite? I wonder. I mean, I guess it would be plausible. Yeah, let's just buy him. Cool. Not super interested in playing with that yet. Pendant Turtle Rock, though. Good to know. Good stuff. Not good stuff. I mean, easy to get back to at least. I'm diving it. Lamp puts the vanilla big key chest in logic. Nice side card. That is actually a little bit helpful at the end of this route. Neat. Cool. Well, at least I know that one would be Sankar Smile. So, second sword is worth it. Getting to 5 hearts, that's nice. It's fine. But yeah, the sword is the get there. I'd say it's probably worth it. If that had been Eastern Big, that would have felt really bad. Instead, it's GT Big, which might feel bad. King's Tomb without boots. With money, though. Wonder where the king got all that money. I'm sure it's from altruism. Cool. Can't sell the bee. I'm just gonna follow it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Small key. To pod. Cool beans. I thought he was gonna move vertically. I already know where that goes. Goodbye to that. Alright, so cleared out eastern area, didn't get much. Desert North, steal the key that I probably won't use. Whatever, dude, do what you gotta do. B lives here now. Fake Saha. Shin just, when he sees it, this just pops back out and goes and gets the item. Without boots, I probably should do that, but interesting. Could be desert right now. Yeah, screw it. I'm down with that. like to keep sword beams if possible. Also, I got Quake at some point. Oh, really? Cool. Cool. Take a crystal at 1730. Intriguing. Nice glove. Which is what the logical use of that big key was. At least early. We're never getting that. Would like it, but we're never getting it. I don't know if I kind of feel like death warping would have been just as slow on blue mail. If I was still on green mail, it'd be easy. But with this glove, I really don't want to walk back up this area again. Great, 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 great. Alright, sure. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh boy. That can be junked. Kinda want to prioritize doing that. Yeah. Mini Moldorm Cave. Garbage. Garbage. Meyerbeek. Book. That's something. Are you not going to go read pet? What are you? Oh, good. Big key behind Aga. Sure. Great. Alright, batter the well. Here's to hoping it's the well. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, check out the bottom. That way this is done. Cool. Garbage. Fine, if you insist. Dude, I need you to stop with your crap. Cool. Thanks. Not great. Great. Good stuff. So what I have now is 2 desert connectors and a lot of entrances. Alright, well this could be back at Gary. So I'll leave Mini Modem Cave for when I go to the Ice Rod Cave area. Do dam to desert. Cool. Great. I don't think that actually makes it harder to death warp here. Most of these guards are probably coded for half heart. That makes it harder to death warp. I'm not wearing orange though, game. Found an orange shirt today, but the texture was terrible. Cool. Nice. Oh, I guess it's not totally free. Mostly free. Alright, so we're money. Doesn't do anything yet. It's good to have though. Until I find ice. And then it's not good to have. Cool. Super bunny. Desert Palace Closet Key. Interesting. Small key. Great. Two connectors here, 4 locations, Zora, and then bunny walking. So it's in logic. Huge. Sad night for the Desert Paths Closet. Connectorville? Seven hearts. Great. Hyrule Castle West. Hyrule Castle Middle. Really? Okay, that's fine. I'm not stealing. Think I do this? Yeah. Take it to Zelda Cell, do Dark Cross, save and quit. Friggin' hiccups are back. Awful. Hair basement. Oh. That I will not backtrack to. Fudge. I'm gonna mute till I get rid of the hiccups. Okie doke, we can see if they're gone now. Maybe. Oh good, it's Laser Bridge, thing I do really well. Do love doing Laser Bridge when my hands are hurting. Fudge. Yeah, it was a sec. I hadn't gotten hiccups in like several months at least. Wow, my hands plus controller are just like a dynamic duo of sadness right now. Alright. Great. Okay, so what was the question? I didn't actually read it because I had the hiccups. Do my pets bully you, like a single cat taking over bed or forcefully cuddling in a straining position? I don't think I would consider it bullying. Helper... Helper does like to come on my lap when I'm actually at home. Which is just over a week from now. Oh my god. But I really wouldn't consider what he does to be bullying. I also don't sleep with cats in the bed. I have a real issue with that. The only time I have cats in the bed is when I sleep with the same bed as my partner, because they have cats in their bed. That's not what I don't really want to see that. Straining position, friendo can be a little bit of a pill. I'm a pet cuddler when I'm awake, but I'm very sensitive when I sleep. I feel basically everything that's going on, so it's like really, it's really distracting for me to have cats there. Bullying doesn't have to be intentional. I don't know if any of the cats at home are like bedtime bullies. Friendo is very much a pay attention to friendo cat. So he may qualify under your definition. Baby cat / Willow. Yeah, she kind of is too. She's pretty forceful in terms of trying to get attention. Wander is... I think Wander is a special sort. Because Wander's one motivation in life is getting attention for Wander. Whether it be because another person is paying attention to a cat that's not Wander, or because there's another cat that's not paying attention to Wander. Gonna tag me in Chair's meme channel, but no, okay. Sounds good. I do not have Discord up when I stream, most of the time at least. Yeah, so it's not, the cats are a little bit of an, at home they're a bit of a nudge when it comes to they're a bit of a nudge when it comes to food, I would say. Which is fair, because they're, you know, animals and they're hungry. Thank you, Gary. But they are way more over the top about food than these cats here are. Oh, good. I found the Gary save. How exciting. Don't have to do that. Love that Gary just jumps off the cliff. All of the followers do. You can make the followers do a whole bunch of silly stuff. Gary won't come into dungeons. Well, not in this. There's like a new setting. Well, it's kind of similar to like the stuff I posted in Chair's Discord about like custom goals and stuff. I don't care about that. Now I don't have to backtrack it for it. Cool. Goodbye, Bumper. Is follower shuffle is a thing? So like in the pod maze, you could come across Gary, or the locksmith, or the actual smith, because people just keep cramming random nonsense into this game. This mountain kinda sucked. Got 2 entrances left. Fudge. That's not what I wanted equipped. There is like nothing up here to do. Which I guess is not horrible, but... Cool. The slow way. Yeah, I'd say, look, so if we go with the 6 cats that we count here, if we count the 3 cats here and 3 cats in Connecticut, I'd say the least bullying is Ichabod, because he doesn't really associate with people except for like one person in this house. So he's kind of on his own on his own island there. Do I care about this? Maybe. Ice and Skull, great. But he doesn't bully because he is pretty much just doing Ichabod stuff. Who would be second least bully? They all have their cases. Okay, so if the answer is strictly from me, that's fun. If the answer is strictly from me, then it's Gravy. But if my partner gets thrown into the equation, Gravy goes higher, because Gravy consistently wants extra attention from them. In a different, she gets like a it's funny because she gets like a very different and wants like a different attention from me. I'm taking it's, you know, look, I don't have hiccups right now. I gotta make the most of the opportunity. But I think the spirit of the question was toward me, so I would say Gravy, number 5. I would probably say Willow is gross, that's nothing. Probably say Willow is number 4, but that's with an asterisk. So, because she was only at our house for a couple months before I came up here. My mom's had to deal with her for the last like 6 months, so she is definitely more of a nudge, but I have not been the recipient of all of that. She probably rises higher. I would say helper's number 3, but to me he's also the most considerate when doing his quote-unquote bullying. Because most of the time when I'm home and I'm streaming, the second that I stop streaming and take the pillow off my lap, he's there. But he almost never bugs me during the stream to get up and get attention. So he's pretty considerate, but he does like to get his attention when he can. What are we doing here? We gained access to a lot of stuff and it's still not leading to anything. I would say friendo's number 2. This friendo is not always the most active cat, for sure. But he is, at our house, number 1 nudge by a country mile when he wants attention. If he wants up on your lap, he is there and he is willing to shove anybody out of the way to do it. And has, and will, again. He's probably already done that tonight. Oh good, more pod keys, that's exciting. That's not stuff I wanted to see. You only have dogs, but Rufus is an aggressive cuddler. Which one's Rufus? I don't know your dog's names, unfortunately. I can learn them. Do I care about this? I've already been in here. And Wander is number 1 because Wanderers wander. And, okay, we don't need that. Wander just wants to know why is nobody talking about or petting Wander. Which is a fair question. He's the gray brindled pit bull. I'm gonna check these entrances first. Because I'm gonna follow that connector. I don't think I've heard the word brindle before. My sister was involved in pit bull rescue for a long time. The last of her pitties unfortunately passed away very recently. Whole family's been having some like really dreadful luck with stuff. Daffodil is the copper and white pit bull. Buster is the German Shepherd Husky mix. I have to laugh just a little bit because Daffodil is a name that I also had for a pet, but it was a cockatiel. So maybe not 1-to-1. Nice flippers, by the way. Guess I'm not following. Do I follow this? No. Rufus, Daffodil, and Buster. That's a nice trio of names. I don't think I've heard Daffodil for a dog. Heck, I hadn't heard it until we named our bird that. I mean, I heard it for a flower, but... Do I want to touch pod here? I don't trust those keys, but I really don't want to try to touch it. She was originally named Baby Girl, but he gave her a new name. Yeah, I like Daffodil better. I'm a big fan of names that sound unique too. Daffodil is your dog. The other two are house dogs. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of, there's similar dynamic here, I guess. Is Abby the dog that just passed away? Was the dog of a couple the people who live in the back of the house here, where my room is. Ichabod has like kind of become their cat. He was originally a house cat. I mean, they're all technically house cats, ha ha ha. But a person who was staying here at one point had Ichabod and another cat. And Ichabod bonded with the cats, well, bonded with Gravy, because Wander was still outside at that point. So he agreed to leave Ichabod here. So Ichabod's kind of become their cat by default. Gravy was my partner's cat and still is. And Wander's kind of drifted to that too. He's technically a house cat, but he's most certainly much more attached to and taken care of more by my partner. Such that I think that if, like, for whatever reason they had to leave, I think Wander would come with them and Gravy. At my house, Willow was my sister's cat. But she gave her to us temporarily after my nephew was born, but mainly because her fiance doesn't like cats. So she's our cat now, Smile. Do I do Hera at this point? I'm right here. Might as well. That's not cool. I think that's okay. I've never been in a situation where it was like I'm somewhere with bringing like cats to a new. I mean, I guess it's because I haven't lived too many places. Mostly it's that you play minor favorites with her and she sleeps with you. Since the situation is that you moved back in with, yeah, that's kind of the, yeah, the kind of situation mentioned. Like, my mom and I have been like mutual survival mode together for basically my entire life. Smile. This is the first time I've really like been away for any extended period of time. The unfortunate thing is though that like if I moved up here and my mom was okay with having the cats come with me, which I don't think I would ever ask her to do. I think that would be very inconsiderate. But if that was ever the case, I actually don't think that our cats could come here because of Friendo's displace aggression thing that he got last year. He gets way too upset at like other cats. And there's no way he could interact with another trio of cats. I don't like. Getting Willow back in the mix at our house was hard enough. Please at least be a crystal. Cool. This feels like I've been really slow to most of the progression though. It is disappointing though, because it does limit, like, the options for moving around the world with the cats. If that ever becomes a need, which very well might. You never know. I don't like that. It's way too many pod keys for my liking. One thing Eastern, 3 things pod, 2 entrances, 1 connector. Great, good stuff. Moving around the moving around the world is I just mean like between even if it was just between Connecticut and New York, that's I mean. Moving around anything and anything right now feels like atrociousness. It's so good that there's a subset of the population that is so hell-bent on making life absolutely horrible for 99.9% of it. It's great. It's really wonderful. Feels like a worthwhile way to live one's life. Why is York part of England but New York isn't part of New England? There's probably a good reason for it. Oh good. Speaking of good. It's Meyer. I mean the thing is, New York is basically by people who live here and New England, the majority of like non-New York City, New York, is effectively considered New England. Because the part of Connecticut I'm in is basically indistinguishable from the part of New York that it's adjacent to. Probably because of New York City, it's not bucolic enough. Chair told you otherwise? So Chair's in Massachusetts, though. Chair's got to get down to Connecticut and live next door to New York. All these years. The thing is, like, I don't know. I think there's like, I don't know why I did that like that. Because I was talking. So I think there's like that area, Westchester area, and then a little bit north in, I'm just gesturing to nothing. It's an imaginary map that's here, just pretend I'm telestrating. Of the area that's like right by Connecticut that is like, that's not great. That's not even close to logic, so. Like there's a huge overlap. When you start getting up to the middle of the state and then outward to like the Syracuse area, the Ithaca, Niagara area, like then it starts, that area starts feeling more like Michigan. Great. It's beatable. Michigan, Canada even. Like this area does not feel like Connecticut. Most of Connecticut to me. But I'm also from a very affluent part of Connecticut despite not having money. Michigan? There's like a lot of bonds between upper New York State, that's gross, and Michigan. Smith is in a craptastic spot. Where was GT? Oh, that was out by Pod 2. Oh, I don't like that. Like the area that's up by the Great Lakes, that all gets like, that all gets sucked together. I can't say that I love this stuff. We're gonna start at Gary. This is fun. Is this a chicken hut? No, it is chicken hut. Oh, at least I was here. Smith sucks. Oh, your brain thought Michigan and Wisconsin are swapped. Yeah, they all tuck in together pretty well. Big Ten country. I guess technically you're in Big Ten country too. What do I want to do? Smith, GT, Pod are all out together. Great. Try to be vague about where I'm pretty sure you've told me. Do you want me to say the state name? If the answer is no, I'm more than happy to not do so. Iowa. You don't remember telling? I don't think I would have inferred if I had not been told. I actually kind of remember the conversation. But again, happy to not go over it. I can tell you and mention in Discord. Yeah, I think the GT pod crap is the thing. Well, after goodbye Smith. Yes, definitely goodbye Smith. My short-term memory these days is absolutely craptastic. So I can sympathize. Alright, Smith's gonna go away. What would get me back up there? Oh, that's okay. Paradox bottom. Yeah. Whatever. He's dead. Pot small 6, you say? I'm gonna pivot here. I don't think I need it to be a dark world for that. I'm not sure. Not really sure why I did that. Paradox middle goes to bumper, so I can just check this location. It is interesting if Chair's got a different opinion about New York, though. funny though, because like my partner referred to the city, and the city, I remember asking them like the first time they did that, and I was like, oh, do you mean like New Haven or Hartford? And like, I'm not doing that. And they were like, no, New York. I'm like, I don't know, there's lots of cities. Yes, the hustle and bustle of New Haven. I should not have done this. I am wrong ordering a lot of stuff tonight. Well, the reason I wanted to go south was to pick up the smith, and I sure as heck didn't, so good work, me. That's why I was in Dark World. Imagine concentrating. Couldn't be me. I kind of need something to be up here to justify this trip. That's not gonna do it. Fudge. Not great. Not great. Beatable D's. I would say that a bow showing up here would probably make things worthwhile. Imagine concentrating couldn't be me. Quick think of a joke, turning to orange from constants and throw blood oranges. Sansa deserved it. She had it coming. See, that's quality concentration right there. This place sucks. This is going to be a pendant too, on top of it all. Guaranteed. What is the stun price anyway? Oh good, lots of bombs. I still might consider going to do the Sansa used the betrothed to Joffrey, therefore I'm going to be queen, therefore you should shut up. That sounds like Sansa. Be back in a second. Yeah, that definitely does sound like Sansa deserved that. Arya makes a good point. I recently reread the scene, so it's relatively fresh. As fresh as the Blood Orange, or is that slightly out of season? If it's the latter, again, Sansa deserved it. Sanctuary's done. Okay, Boomerang. You don't know your fruit seasons very well, but citrus or winter fruits. Yeah, we don't deal much with citrus up here. Oh my god, Gamma's just was garbage. No way. I didn't get anything of value in here. I mean, if it's Crystal 4, I can't complain, but... I mean, I could. Probably will, but... Bum, 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 bum. Please be a crystal. Cool. I think I pick up Smith. Go to Hookshot. Go to Hookshot Cave. Go through Hookshot Cave. Because I still need to find at least one more. No, yeah, at least one more dungeon. I have to find ice. I mean, this was worth it for a crystal, but... Ugh. It's a lot of stuff for... A lot of time for very little payout. That's off the board. So, let's see. I may not need bow. Oh, Wander is so sad. He does his little sad little prowy cry. See, this is him being insistent. Between him and Friendo, I don't know. The thing is, he does it more frequently. Friendo is more haphazard, but he does love to cry outside people's door. My mom says that he has spent many a day crying outside my door since I've been gone. I'm like, I mean, that's touching, but also Friendo. Friendo, come on now. Blood oranges are grown in Texas, December to March, and in California from November to May. Sounds about right. I wonder when they're going to be grown these days if ice has its way. How exciting. Great, that's something. Ooh, that was almost bad. Do I care about this? Yes, I do. I like that. That's fine. If ice has its, like, many winters coming. Yeah. Not that ice, sadly. Much less. Much less worthwhile ice. In that it's absolutely worthless. Yes, the evil ice, the very evil ice. The go fuck yourselves ice. Ice. That ice. Chickens. Yeah, all the racists are so proud of themselves. What special little goblins they are. At least Thieves was a crystal, but yeah, it is still feeling very much like this was and has been the answer. One thing Eastern, purple chest. Do I have any more connectors? Nope. I have an out of logic spike cave. I do left side GT first. Right, just mixing a little IRL. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it feels like another one of those words that has like had its okay normal meaning get absolutely wrecked by monsters. Is this all that's in logic? Might be. Unless there's a small key here, which there probably will be. Great. That's interesting. Happy I came here first. That's not really what I want to see. You're probably less familiar with the minutiae like Great Empire of the Dawn. I am not familiar with that. It's accurate. Oh no, we're gonna get sword beams, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, wearbow game. Wearbow. Just in pod, probably. And the ice rod is still not even close to being in logic. We don't even have Samari or the big key, blah blah blah. Who cares about that? That's garbage. Castle Tower 2 has the potential to be very obnoxious. This place has sucked, except for the pod big. Grab the other bomb. Did I read the books? No. No, I haven't read any of the books. Ever since my headaches from my concussion started to get bad, reading can be very difficult. And part of that is the headaches, and the other part is the fact that I don't read or write piecemeal. So when I would read books, it would be like, yeah, I would knock them out within, like, most of the time within a couple days after starting. Remember I read the entirety of Catcher in the Rye during the playoff football game between the Cardinals and Cowboys in the '98 season. Wow, this place absolutely sucked. You get Cersei point of view chapter. She's extremely paranoid. Oops. Losing her mind while clawing to her queenship. Sounds like Cersei. Yeah, like I'm generally not a fan of the, you know, villain characters who are like, they're so bad, they're good. That usually doesn't do it for me. I'm way too straight-laced and boring. But like, Cersei's an interesting character. I'm just not on board with the, you know, Cersei's actually pretty great. I'm like, that's irrelevant. That didn't provide me with basically anything. There's our bow. Alright, so that's kind of expected. Did I not do? I didn't do this. Oops. Alright. This is... it's not... yeah, net... it's probably a net negative. But... oh well. This is crystal 6 that I know about. I need to find ice. I mean, nobody needs to find ice. I need to destroy ice. Wow, lag, thanks. Fudge. Is this another seed in which I didn't mark Saha? Feels like another seed in which I didn't mark Saha. Did I? Gosh dang it. That's not great. I need to go VOD scrub. Okay, let's see what stuff was here that I didn't get with the potion glitch earlier. I don't need that. I have not yet seen where the green pendant is. I have seen where the green pendant is. Bot scrubbing is hard. I think Saha was Mini Moldorm Cave. Okay, alright, so imagine the guy who wrote that in 2011 and earlier. Imagine that writer then living to see that awful monster trying to write batshit People, that's fair enough. Alright, pretty sure I know where that is. Apologies for being distracted. I forgot to track something pretty important, or potentially important. Ugh. Great. Sword beams, I don't like you. Whatever. Do I do climbers after this? I think I do climbers after this. Because I don't have very much left. That can go. Yeah, we do climbers. I have Spike Cave, which is not in logic. Technically, the well behind this is not in logic, but I'm really running out of stuff. Apology denied, I'm racing, I'm playing a randomizer. Oh. even if chatting's more interesting than, significantly more interesting than the game or the race. Yeah, stop clinking, please. Racing pretty much just seems to be what I do when my partner has to go to sleep early and there's a race that coincides. Or like a week and a half from now when I'm back home and I have nothing else going on. It's like my hands hurt way too much to be like, yeah, I can... This level of competition is meaningful to me, because it really isn't, because I can't do what I'd like to do most of the time. I would like those... I would like this guy to die first, but... that would involve me being functional. I want GT4 to be on the climb. Look at this guy. What is he doing? He's dying. That's one of the things he's doing. And he died. I am not good at doing basically sword swimming on that. Hello, Shin. You see an unfortunate lack of number 1? I mean, it's garbage, though, so toss it on the tracker. Hope you're doing well. I don't have Samaria. Yeah, it was super trash. I know that comes as a massive shock. But I don't know what number we're up to. And you know what? If somebody else who's in this race or somebody associated with somebody has already marked it, I think it should get a bonus mark because it happened while Gamma is in the race. Well, that was super bad, didn't it? I didn't kill any of them once again. That's good. Yay, what a fast round. Did it. Let's freeze that guy. Probably could have just killed them. Maybe they would have dropped something useful. Oh. Yeah, this feels suddenly aware of the time. Yeah, it's gotten, well, I guess for me it's not late, but I understand why it's late. For most people it's late. I mean, I did main tournament races at midnight, so... 20 hard dream is dead though, so like this extra health is really not too intriguing. GT4? I feel like I have been exceptionally late to most of the stuff in this siege. Yeah. Not fully last located, but close enough. And now there's very little that's actually left. Very, very little. Also, there's a big key behind Aga, and I don't have boots, so... That's not I guess it might not be the worst thing, though. Because I'm not... Well, none of the hard required dungeons still have big keys out. Oh, okay. Still have big keys outstanding. Would you like to not do this, dude? Ah! Good work. Which one did I not get a double on? Well, actually there was only one in which I could have gotten a double, and I guess I didn't get it, so... 2 + 1 in Eastern. Is that it? 2 + 1 in Eastern after I do this out of logic well? Cool, cool. Like it. Like it, love it. Oh, and purple chest. Wonderful. Neat. There's a bow and pod. I delayed going back to pod. Didn't work out. Great. Yeah, we're just gonna smack you all over the place. Doo-doot, doo-doot, doo-doot. Back to Eastern. Pick up purple chest after this. Drop off purple chest on the way to Saha. There was a sword in here. That was pretty good. Got that super early. So what is it gonna... My guess is that it's gonna be... Samaria rather than the nice flute. I think I would rather have the nice flute. That doesn't do anything for me right now. What was the thing that was back there? TR main. Yeah, that really sucks. Great. Excellent room. 10 out of 7. Boop, 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 boop. Ravis strats, kind of, not really. You don't exactly adhere to a bedtime, that's fair. My brain doesn't allow me to adhere to a bedtime. It's basically when I just feel exhausted enough to actually fall asleep. Which is exceptionally variable. Here we go. Two things left, like literally, until I get Burna or Cape, and then it's Spike Cave. Which I very much don't want to do. But again, running out of things. Samaria's the bad one, because I'm going to grab this now. Smirk! Samaria puts too much trash into play. That's garbage, thanks. There was nothing on left side wire. Excellent. It's green pendant turn-in. Wonderful. Happy Ivod scrubbed for Saha. Which is a questionable tactic, according to whoever said that about Teledar. You misheard Burna as burnout. It's close enough at this point. I mismarked something. Did I? What do I have that I haven't checked? Because this is bad. That doesn't do anything for me. Did I forget a connector? The answer to that, I think, is no. I did the well. I can't do that without boots. I can't do that without boots. Spike Cave is not in logic. I mean, standing here is not going to help me. What did I miss? I mean, I'm gonna do out of logic Spike Cave. What did I foul up? I clearly fouled something up pretty severely. Because this is not the answer. And I'm suspecting that people are already done. Can I can brute force this. Yeah. That's the bomb shop. Turn that in. Don't have anything that's not on the tracker. Do I have a key that's not on the tracker? Not Tahira. Desert torch is garbage. Huh. GT, desert stuff, Hyrule Castle stuff. There's nothing left in GT. I can't do any of that. Don't have the Skullwoods big key. I did not have a connector spit me out in the dark world. Is it in my area as a bunny or tier ledge? Don't know. Did I done foul up? Just trying to think if I went through a connector, didn't mark it. I saw the back end of Spec and Super Bunny first. I saw Spiral. I went through Spiral. I went through both the Paradox. I went through Hookshot Cave. I went to the Lamp on the Mountain. Bumper, I saw both ends of. Brothers Connector, that was early. Back at Gary. Saving Gary. Bomb shop's up on the mountain. I haven't gotten the other one anyway. What did I screw up? No, I didn't get the flute and forgot about it. Cannot get into TR. Desert Main, Desert East, Desert West. Hyrule Castle, West, East, Main. TR West, TR East, TR Main, TR back. Beating Castle Tower doesn't do anything. I don't know. I don't know what it is. A lot of people are done. I don't know what I screwed up, so I am not going to figure it out. Going to forfeit. Mistracked something. Oh well. Thanks for the GG's, Mr. Chu. Congrats on winning. Do you know what I mistracked on this occasion? Hammer House. Is in like in pod? This one? I would not have figured this out. There's 0% chance. I've already forfeited. Oh, pisser, you're right. you're right. Good call. I did remember doing this, but then I was talking about how ice sucks. Oops. Well, let's see. I don't know how long I was sitting there waiting on that, but ice fought back. Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Bunch of cowards. What a cowardly dungeon. Just like the real ice. Hiding behind a hammer. I don't want that. Miro, do TR East now. Yeah, I feel like I was late to way too many things in this one, unfortunately. Still don't know whether I need to find swamp or what's it called? Mire. The pearl was really... Yeah, and that one also felt super bad because I went... What the hell was out there? Oh, I failed, I mean, honestly, it was only another couple minutes after that. But my hand... One of the things that has been really not going great because of how my hands have been... That's too high. My hands have been doing is the potion glitch in pod has been failing, and I got frustrated and didn't think for a second, and I save and quit after the stupid mimics didn't die. And I was like, I should have let them kill me so I could go swim to Zora, because there's not that much left in logic. Oops. Well, I did like one other thing that was in logic, and then I went and got the pearl. This really feels like the 4th or 5th time I've seen Pearl on Zora in the last few weeks. Home needs it. Yeah, that error makes sense though. Oh well. Really couldn't care less. It's really awful you tend to ignore it only if in logic with the glove. I mean, it was for me, but I was annoyed because my hands screwed up the potion glitch for me. So I was like, oh great, did this, and then like 2 seconds after I save and quit, it was like, oh yeah, you probably should have stayed there and gone and do that now. This place, what is this head? TR big key? I don't want that. I mean, that unlocks one thing. But progression's in here somehow. Some way. Oh good. My first dirty crystal. Oh wait, no, that was my first dirty crystal. That was my second dirty crystal. Desert was my first dirty crystal. That one was fun. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen there. Please just let me go in the door, please. I've had enough of this. Great. Great, 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 great. Hopefully there's no wall masters. Are you excited for Animize, Mr. Chu? Oh wait, you did say that you might play those this year. Tyler's coming up with a game plan. I didn't actually look at his list, but he gave a preview list the other day. Enemizer in general is it? Yeah, I know, but it's enemize miss though. Oh, good. The answer is follow one of these big keys. Well, I can't just pull hookshot here because I'm in the house. Well, I guess I could pull mirror and walk out. I guess. But I don't like doing that. I guess you could go through that, can't you? Alright, ice, you sucked. Is the answer this? Is it nice flute? Sure isn't. Oh, pisser. Oops. You know what else that unlocks? It unlocks Crystal Roller. Well, I've already forfeited, so it doesn't matter. I can, even more so than normal, I can do whatever the hell I want. Can I last locate a thing I just left? Yes, I can do that. If I want to, and I do. Sincerely. I absolutely want to. Don't drop anything. Oh, cool. Alright, Hera can go off the board. You're a fan of my seed reader image? I mean, you know, it's just based off reality. That's useless. Sweet! We get to go back to TR. Okie doke. What's in Crystal Roller that I could have gotten if I remembered that it existed prior to saving and quitting? There's no way that you can get the big bomb to the pyramid muffins tracker. Nice try though. I appreciate the moxie. Yeah, that's really not what I wanted to see there. I have to just leave. I do not know if Meyer is a pendant or crystal, but I'm just gonna beat it and hope it's a crystal so that I can stop playing the game. Mr. Chu, do you have any main tournament matches coming up soon? I think you mentioned that your like prospective opponents were on the slowdown track for actually getting stuff done. Who is it that you're possibly getting drawn up against? It's a work in progress. I mean, there's still round 1 matchups going on. Oh, I guess that possibly includes the people going to play you. Dr. Marty and Tenet. Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that discussion. It's just that there are too many tournaments happening. Yes. As I said, if you play 80 keys, rush the GT climb against Tenet for your hookshot. It's 100% effective. Am I joining? No, I'm not joining anything right now. I am not joining a darn thing. Like, I am not being hyper hyperbolous when I say that my hands hurt every freaking time I play this game right now. So, competitive tournaments? No. I was considering Beer League and I was considering Pilot Spoiler because I enjoy doing that with like Shin and Smirk and them, but that runs up with when my partner's getting surgery in January. So I really don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, yeah, I can't help you even though you're in pain and can't really move and need assistance because I'm playing this video game. Sorry. I'll watch other people. I watched Doc play a little bit of that the other day. I'd never seen a seed of that played previously. I did not see that you had completed the async. I am in the Discord because it's just rebranded as whatever the next tournament is. I might have joined otherwise, but I just didn't feel like it was worth it. The main tournament was fine. I got out of it exactly what I wanted to get out of it. And now it's done. And I don't have to play it again. Hello, Doc. I mistracked where ice was until Mr. Chu told me. Because when I found ice, at least it's a good reason I mistracked it. When I found ice, I said fuck ice. And then I forgot to mark it. And I'm proud of myself. You and your Hundo Fundo race got a new PB? GG's. I mean, you beat my former mentee, but congrats on the PB. Except you didn't because you forgot a bottle, so it's an invalid run. Oh no, that's less good. Curse. I would consider blaming Gamma. You didn't buy Bottle Bender. Would have still been a PB. Oh wow, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yes, blam Gamma. Well, yeah. So welcome into the race that I've already forfeited because I forgot to track ice. But we're almost done, in spite of it. Like seriously though, fuck ice. These are my favorite kind of races to read the comments from people who actually get pissed off that they had mistracked though. Because you'll have people be like, would have been 152 if I didn't mistrack this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's pretty exciting, I suppose. I can be like, I would have been 12th out of 11. Even if I remembered where ice was. But you know what? Fuck ice. So it can't be said enough times. Fuck ice. And yeah, my controller's eaten that like the last I don't know how many times. Hey, I don't have to click on the race room. I already did it. Sweet. But there's the real time save. Just ignore the VOD scrub for Saha that I didn't need to do. And then the sitting there pondering what the hell was left that I guess I needed to do it, but wasn't going to solve that mystery. Leave a comment. Thank you for the GGs, Mr. Chu, Clara. Mr. Chu won with a 151.24. Ahab second, 155.07. JJo 157.23, which is 19 seconds faster than Dane. Magnet Hands 5th at 158.12. Sean Rhapsody 6th at 159.52. TJ Maelstrom 7th at 2:01.47. Sin/Dennis 8th at 2:04.39. Late Bit 9th at 2:08.07. The Average Frustrated Gamer 10th at 2:10.56. Tree Sap Thief at 2:13, 17th, and 11th. Yoinkers is still going. I forfeited and Sean forfeited. Other Sean. There's 2 Seans in this race. At least 2. I don't know everybody's real name. I don't pry. They deserve their privacy. I do know several of those people's names, though. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, that's it. That's it for tonight. Go raid Lana. Lana's doing ladder something. Lana's cool. I have 0 idea when the next time I'm going to stream is, as per usual. I'll get to do more streaming when I'm home in a week and a half, but by default, really. By boredom. Yeah, thank you, Doc, for the raid. Mr. Chu, Clara for the GGs. Clara for asking 2 questions and waiting out my hiccups for me to answer them. Shin for confirming that Gamma's chest was garbage. I think that's about it. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't even know what's on the schedule tomorrow. I have my 3-month follow-up with my voice therapist. So, see how that goes. I really don't know. More than 174, by the way. Really don't know. She'll probably be cool and I'm just being nervous. It is what it is. If there's anything, it'll be later than the weekends, or I've been like getting chewed up by mutual aid stuff, which is good, but also means no streaming a lot of the time. So we'll figure it out. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great night. Go say hi to Lana. And yeah, that's that. Bye.